Republican Louisiana Senator John Kennedy has voiced his concerns about President Biden's judicial nominees, accusing them of being radical and unqualified for the job. Speaking on Fox News, America's Newsroom, on Wednesday morning, Kennedy criticized Biden's nominees, stating that they either obtained their law license at Costco or were not attentive during their classes. According to Kennedy, they lack an understanding of the Constitution and have demonstrated records as activists who want to rewrite the Constitution for their social and economic agendas, which have not been accepted by voters. Kennedy, a UVA and Oxford-educated attorney, is known for frequently asking judicial nominees basic legal questions at confirmation hearings to test their knowledge. He has previously stumped a Biden nominee in a January confirmation hearing about basic constitutional articles, and also asked another nominee in March about Brady motions during a confirmation hearing. The absence of Democratic California Senator Dianne Feinstein from the Senate Judiciary Committee due to a shingles infection has caused controversy. With Feinstein unable to attend proceedings, Democrats are unable to advance President Biden's judicial nominees through the committee. Republicans blocked a request from Democrats on Tuesday to temporarily replace Feinstein on the committee, requiring 60 votes or unanimous consent to pass. Feinstein announced in February that she would not be running for re-election in 2024, and multiple Democrats have called for her resignation due to her extended absence from the Senate. Kennedy's criticisms of President Biden's judicial nominees come at a time of increasing polarization between Democrats and Republicans over judicial appointments. With the Senate currently split 50-50 between Democrats and Republicans, the balance of power in the judiciary is at stake. Republicans have been keen to block President Biden's nominees, accusing them of being too liberal and activist in their approach. However, Democrats have accused Republicans of being hypocritical, given their support for former President Trump's judicial nominees, many of whom were also criticized for their lack of qualifications and ideological biases. Democrats argue that the judicial appointments process should be based on merit, rather than partisan politics. Subscribe for more content like this. As the battle over judicial nominations continues to escalate, it remains to be seen whether President Biden's nominees will be able to overcome the opposition and be confirmed. With Kennedy and other Republicans strongly opposing them, it may be an uphill battle for the nominees to be appointed to the bench. This isn't the first time Kennedy has been critical of Biden's judicial nominees. In a January tweet, he described the president's picks as just not that bright. But Kennedy's remarks on Wednesday drew strong reactions from Democrats and legal experts who accused him of engaging in anti-intellectualism and partisan hackery. Some also pointed out that Kennedy's own legal knowledge has been called into question in the past. Kennedy's comments also come at a time when the Senate Judiciary Committee is considering several high-profile nominees, including Ketanji Brown Jackson, who has been nominated to replace Attorney General Merrick Garland on the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals. Jackson, a former clerk for Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer and a current federal district judge, has been widely praised for her legal expertise and judicial temperament. She is seen as a potential future Supreme Court nominee and has already won the support of some Republicans, including Utah Senator Mike Lee. But Kennedy is not among her fans. In his interview with Fox News, he described Jackson as a hard left activist, and criticized her for supporting criminal justice reform and voting rights. Kennedy's comments are likely to further inflame partisan tensions over judicial nominations, which have been a major point of contention between Democrats and Republicans in recent years. With the Senate evenly divided between the two parties, each new judicial appointment is viewed as a potential tipping point that could shift the balance of power on key issues like abortion, gun rights, and environmental regulation. As the battle over judicial nominations continues to heat up, Kennedy's harsh words are likely to reverberate across the political landscape, further fueling the already intense debate over the future of the federal judiciary. Senator Kennedy has expressed concerns about President Biden's judicial nominees, claiming they lack the qualifications and understanding of the Constitution necessary to serve on the bench. He accused them of being activists who want to rewrite the Constitution to fit their own agendas. Kennedy's criticism has been directed at nominees for federal judgeships, including Charnel Bjelkengren and S. Cato Cruz, both of whom struggled to answer basic legal questions during confirmation hearings. Bjelkengren was unable to recall what Article 5 of the Constitution does, while Cruz could not define what a Brady motion is. Kennedy's comments come at a time when Democrats are struggling to advance President Biden's judicial nominees through the Senate Judiciary Committee. With Dianne Feinstein absent due to a shingles infection, Democrats are unable to secure the necessary votes to move the nominations forward. Republicans blocked a request to temporarily replace Feinstein on the committee, leaving the confirmation process in limbo. Some Democrats have called for Feinstein's resignation, citing her extended absence from the Senate. The California senator announced earlier this year that she would not be seeking re-election in 2024, and several candidates have already launched campaigns for her seat. Kennedy's critique of Biden's nominees reflects broader concerns among conservatives about the direction of the judiciary under the current administration. Republicans have accused Democrats of politicizing the courts by nominating individuals who are more focused on advancing progressive policies than upholding the Constitution. The debate over the future of the judiciary is likely to intensify in the coming months, as Democrats continue to push for confirmation of their nominees and Republicans work to block them. With control of the Senate likely to be up for grabs in the 2022 midterm elections, the stakes for both parties are high, and the outcome could have long-lasting implications for the country's legal system. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel for authenticity.